Yo guys, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Stoke City career mode. In this episode we have some more games to play. The first one is against Aston Villa. We are gonna be simming that one. I will show you the calendar in just a few seconds. First we're going into a scout update from our main man first. And he has found no one in France. That is really good so far. So that's actually a bit of shame because I would like some French talent in this team. We do have Elliot Oliver, who might be decent. I will keep on scouting him. Jordan Button is definitely a good player, and so is Liam Bree. So let's sign him up, and he will be scouted further. Oliver, I think he was he called? Yes, he was called Oliver. Players leaving on international duty, that doesn't really matter to us, because in the meantime we won't have a match. So we will be simming against Aston Villa and against Hull City. Then we'll play against FC Bayern Munich and against West Ham United, and after that we will be playing against Manchester United, so that's a pretty tough match in my opinion. So we are using the main team because we have internationals after this, so the team doesn't need any rest. And against Hull City, I think Hull City are not as good as Aston Villa in my opinion. Of course they still have Dahoud in their team, and we go up with a 1-0, and that's great. Promise made the first goal in this match at the 24th minute. Let's see, we get some yellow cards, but we can live with a yellow card. It's nothing too bad. Let's just hope we don't concede any goals. I would like the victory here. Promise makes the second. Now we've definitely gonna win. It's a 2-0 victory. Kept the clean sheet, which is great. Let's just advance into the next match, which is against Hull City. We're using the reserves team. And Aluko immediately getting injured. Miesa picking up yellow cards. And in sim matches you get a lot of yellow cards, to be honest. Bruno though makes it 1-0. And now since just both our centre backs have now gotten a yellow card, which is a bit risky. The guy that does the substitutions isn't sipping them out, but he put it in winner into the game, and he is gonna make it 2-0. Now they have made it 2-1. Let's just not concede any more goals. We don't concede any goals. We have gotten 3 yellow cards in that game, which is a bit very strange. Guys, from now on also I'm only showing you the training sessions where one of our players go up in their rating. As right here, Wendell goes up to the 80 rating from the 79, which is of course amazing, because now only Riewald is the player that is not 80 rated in the starting 11. And if you look at the table, we are actually doing way better than Bayern. They have drawn both their games against Anderlecht and PSV. That is really bad performance by them. And they are of course the club that also signed Obertan for no reason, despite him probably having a decent rating, and we're using the starting 11, not the substitutes team. Let me make some changes because some of the players that are in there are meant to be there. Bayern is getting into the game. Bruma also, and so is Bazour there, but that is our normal starting 11. Of course Arnautovic is still injured, and I'm happy with the bench like that. Let's keep it that way. I want to put St. Just in there, but dropping Miesa is something I can't do yet. He is still a bit better than St. Justa, despite him having insane physical stats. They've also signed Vincent Kompany apparently. So they did sell Boateng, but they got back a decent defender. We are actually playing away at the Allianz Arena, which is of course a big stadium to play in. And this is actually our second big opponent in this season. We've already played against FC Barcelona, and we've shown that we can actually beat the top clubs. We've also won against Juventus in the last season, winning the Europa League. And we've already shown that we are very capable of getting through this Champions Cup group by winning both our games so far. Bayern, as I just said, isn't doing that well. They should have won both their games if you look at their opponents. Of course, a player to watch is Quincy Promes. 3 goals in his last 3 matches. That's a goal per game. That's really good. Let's see if he can score another goal, just like he did against Anderlecht and against PSV. Here is the Bayern lineup. There is Rafinha at the right back position. No Boateng, but there is a Kompany and Benatia in the defense. Lahm, Vidal and Oscar are playing. Oscar is a new signing. Ribéry, Müller and Robben up top. there's no other way. He probably went to Juventus, and Lewandowski actually went to Manchester City. We've gotten this match in a way. Let's see if we can get a good result and probably be the number 1 contender for the first position in this group. Now it's the first chance for Bayern München actually. Rafinha goes in over to Oscar, who gives it to Müller, who hits it first time, but it's just gone wide. First chance was for Bayern München. Now Arjen Robben is trying to get around Wendel, and he passes it over to Bernat. Bernat is put under pressure by PreMatch. He passes it into the keeper, and Neuer makes a mistake. What a mistake by the... That's not the best keeper in the world, is it? Manuel Neuer is meant to be the best keeper in the world, the best keeper in this game. And he makes this kind of a mistake against Timo Werner. Like, I'm still shocked that it's actually Manuel Neuer who does this. Okay, it can happen, but to Manuel Neuer, he should know better than just passing it up the field. He should look around. This is an easy way to go 1-0 up. By the way, Thiago is actually playing against his former club. Well, he also played for Valencia, but this is the club he's normally playing for, and that's a great shot by Bazou, but it's just gone wide of the post. It's gone pretty close. I think Neuer had it covered, but still, not a bad attempt by Bazou. Now it's Bruma. Bruma is looking for some space. He does pass it over to Werner. Now a lot of space has come up for Bruma. What a gap they've given away. Bruma is 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and of course he's gonna finish it. It's 2-0 against FC Bayern Munich. It's a great start to this game, and I don't know what Bayern is doing right now. 2-0 against Bayern. Like against Barcelona we struggled a lot, but Bayern is not getting any chances right now, except for the first one with Müller, which was a bit of an... it was not a great position to take a shot from, even though they got pretty close. But Neuer is not keeping great, the defense is not great, they are making mistakes. Like, what was a gap for Bruma? You got a lot of space right there. Now it's Bruma again. He is one of our best players so far this season. He has Vidal behind him, but he's gonna keep him behind him. He is too fast for Vidal. Pass over to Cardona, but it's straight into the hands of the keeper in 90th minute already. It's almost the end of the game. We're gonna walk away with a 2-0 victory for sure. Now it's Oscar, not Bernat. Over 2. This is Bernat actually. Now it's Vidal. They're looking for one more attack. Vincent Kompany is also pushing up the field. But we are gonna get it cleared. Now Cardona takes a long time to get a touch on the ball, but Werner is now into some space. Can he run to the corner flag? Well, he can't run there because he's gonna turn in and look for a chance with Mbula. If he hits this, which he doesn't, it could have been a goal. But of course, you have to miss the ball. Neuer actually did pretty well there coming out of his goal, but Mbula could have taken a better touch. But it is the end of the game. We have beaten Bayern 2-0. And surely we're now the number 1 contender for that first place in this group. And to be fair, it's a pretty easy group. Only big team is this Bayern side. And we actually got one of the better results in the so far. We've played 1-2-1 against Anderlecht and 1-2-0 against PSV, and also 1-2-0 now against Bayern München, who didn't put on a lot of pressure in the last minutes, which surprised me. Now we will be playing against West Ham with the reserves team. Normally I don't play that much with the reserves team myself, but I'm actually trying to get some results in the Capital One Cup, and we have to play against Manchester United in the round of 16, so I have to play a pretty decent side in that match if I want to have a chance at winning that one. So I'm playing the reserves team for this match against West Ham United. Of course we still have a great striker in Juve, so let's hope that he can score the goals in this match, and that we will still pick up 3 points in the Premier League and stay unbeaten. Now Corentin Tolisso looking at Juve. Juve is through on goal. He shoots. The keeper makes a save, but on the rebound it's Mamadou with the 1-0. We're in winning position after 9 minutes of playing time. Mamadou makes it 1-0. It's a great pass by Corentin Tolisso. I skipped the replay, which is not that smart, but it was a great pass by Tolisso. Keeper makes a save first time, but on the rebound it's a 1-0 goal by Mohamed Diouf, who has to only put it into an open net there, which is great stuff from the reserve team so far. That was a decent chance by Tolisso, but West Ham still has it. Now with Valencia gets past everyone and takes a shot, but it's gone wide of the post. Jack Butland doesn't have to make a save. Now we've given some space on the right hand side for O'Brien, who crosses into Valencia. He's through on goal. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper, but he's putting it wide of the post. It was a waste of a chance by Valencia, who has been their most dangerous man so far in this match. Now Kouyaté over to Valencia. Muniesa intercepts it. Passed over to Bruno. Bruno looks at the goal and he takes the shot, and it's a 2-0 goal. Beautiful goal by Massimo Bruno. He just looked up to the goal after getting the ball from Muniesa and makes a great challenge. He steals it, gives it to Bruno. He looks, he shoots into the right hand side of the goal. 2-0, beautiful stuff by the reserve team yet again. Keeper felt pretty close, but the shot was too powerful and too well placed for the keeper to save. And of course, West Ham actually has some of our players, like Mark Wilson in defense, as an example. I don't know if he's actually playing right now, but they've also got Jonathan Walters. So they don't have our best players, and that was a good chance for Valencia once more. But again, he wasted his chance at the goal. He should get 2 shots on target with his left foot this time. He shoots it and then left to the goal, which is not very great by him, because he has had now 3 big chances and not converted anyone, or at least hit the target once. Now it's Touré over to the left hand side. Eric Peters looking at Mbula. It's a great cross, but great save by the keeper, which is not Adrian, because he has transferred to another BPL club. I believe he's now playing at Swansea, but now it's Massimo Bruno who can make a run, and there he goes. Oh, he's faster than Creswell. Let's go Massimo Bruno. Let's make it 3. Oh, it's a keeper that makes a great save in the 87th minute, and the defenders are gonna get this one cleared. Now Massimo Bruno over to the left hand side. Mbula. Look at Tolisso making that run. Oxford is keeping up with Quarantine Tolisso. Tolisso is very, very tired, and that's a bad challenge. No, it's apparently it's a correct challenge. But it's the 90th minute and it's over. We have won this one with a 2-0 victory. Once more in this episode, we win with 2 goals. And that's a great result. And assuming I'm showing you this training, you know someone is gonna go up. And yes, it's the man that we want to go up so desperately. It's Riedewald. Now we have a full 80 rated side. The lowest rated player in our side is now 80 rated, which are Riedewald, Wendel, and quite a lot of other players still, like Bazour. But still, this shows that we are a great team and that we are capable of winning a lot of matches, as we have shown already. We're now playing this match in the Capital One Cup against Manchester United, who of course have bought Gareth Bale, who is now a 90 rated right winger. So he is a player to look out for. And no, I'm not going to change the formation. What am I doing? Of course, they've also got Rooney right there, but we have gotten our own striker in Timo Werner. It's a match in the Capital One Cup, played in the Britannia Stadium. It's Stoke City versus Manchester United. We've already faced them once this season, and then we actually picked up a 2 or 1-0 victory, I believe. I know we won. It was the first match of the Premier League, and we got a good result against them. Now, as you can see, we are one of the better teams that are still in this cup. Only Arsenal and Everton I saw that are really good teams in England that are still in the Capital One Cup. So if we win, we actually have a good chance of winning this competition, or this cup, or however you want to call it. Of course, players to look out for are Gareth Bale, the 90 rated man, but we have gotten our own beast of a right winger in the 85 rated Quincy Promes. There are the 2 signings from this season next to one another, which is great to see that their chemistry is already good. They're not afraid to stand next to each other, despite not knowing each other that well, probably. This is our lineup once more. It's our strongest 11 in my opinion. Bazour is still getting that place over Mbula, because Mbula has 1 rating higher, but Bazour is just such a good player. Was player of the year player of the season, I should say, in the last season. At least at our club, I think Diego Costa was probably the player of the season last year from BPL. But still, Bazour is just one of our better players, so he has to play in this side. Victor Valdes is their keeper. They're still benching De Gea for some reason. I don't know if Victor Valdes has grown by a lot of ratings just because he's an old keeper, and that happens a lot in FIFA. But let's just see if we can pick up a victory. Here it's Luke Shaw on the left hand side. He has some space to cross it in, but we are gonna get it clear. It falls to Gareth Bale. Let's not give him a chance to shoot. Gives it to Depay. Depay with the shot with straight edge check button. And the first chance is for Manchester United though. Now Edwin Cardona looking at that right hand side to Thiago, and a foul has been made, and it's by Daily Blind. There's no card coming for him. But Quincy Promes is gonna step up this one. He is a bit better for the long shot than Cardona, so he takes the far shots. Or the long shots, I should say. And Victor Valdes was able to save this one. Quincy Promes now with the corner. And it doesn't end up with anyone. The keeper gets to it. Now Bruma. Bruma tries to get past Luke Shaw, but he makes the tackle happen. Now in the second half here, it's Thiago who steals the ball. He's gonna take a shot, but a great save by Victor Valdes, who is doing good stuff in this match. So far, Quincy Promes is gonna cross it into Jairo Riedewald, and the Victor Valdes keeper, however you want to call him, the Victor Valdes keeper. That sounds really legit. He makes a mistake though. I think he could have saved that one. It's again Riedewald who scores from a corner against Manchester United. We did it in the first game of the Premier League. It's again Riedewald, this time going for the right hand side. And Victor Valdes is again not able to save his efforted goal. 1-0 up against Manchester United is a great start of this game. Well, start. Great start to the goal scoring opening. Now it's Gareth Bale all the way over to the left hand side. Memphis Depay. Luke Shaw over to Gareth Bale. Bale gets it at Shaw, and what is that back heel? Depay. Great touch over to Schneiderlin. And what the hell? Schneiderlin takes his first time on the volley, goes into the top right hand side of the goal, and it's a goal. We're back 1-1, but look at this back heel. That's not a proper back heel. I would call that impossible. It's a great touch by Depay, and he passed over to Schneiderlin, who takes it the first time and gets lucky actually in my opinion. But now Memphis Depay on the left hand side gets it back. It falls to Blind right now. Schneiderlin, Rooney gives it to Shaw. Shaw takes a shot and it's gone into the goal. Chatwell can't keep that out, and we're 2-1 behind, and this is getting ridiculous, these finishes. Here they get very lucky. Schneiderlin then passed to Rooney. I don't know what Luke Shaw is doing there, but he did score the goal, so very lucky in my opinion for Manchester United for not missing the chance, because that was a very, very difficult ball to convert into the goal. Now it's the 90th minute with Bruma over to Guerrero, who's playing in the left back position. Guerrero is looking for some openings, but he can't find anyone. He passes it back to Bruma. We have to take this one slowly. We want to get that one big chance. Now it's Semedo over to Quincy Promes. Quincy Promes is looking for an option. He passes it over to Bruma. Bruma loses it, and it's going to be the end of the game. We're out of the Capital One Cup after this one. And guys, for the next episode, I have decided to change it up a little bit. We're going with a 4-3-3 attack. I feel like Quincy Promes and Bruma or Arnautovic are not involved in this game, as they shoot to their a bit too far back. I think if we put them in the left wing and the right wing position, they will be a bit better on the attack. So let's see what happens. Quincy Promes is also a right winger, and Bruma can play as a left winger, so we're gonna play it like this. I think Arnautovic is able to play left wing. Toure isn't for some reason, despite him being able to play at left mid and striker. But Arnautovic is indeed able to play at the left wing position. So when he comes back, he will be playing in that position. But for now, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. If you enjoyed, then please drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.